Hi, my name is Morgan, and I am your wonderful super duper guest this week. I have a YouTube channel, so if you want to check it out, it's down there somewhere, I don't know. So my job right now is to entertain you with a little fictional story. So, here I go. Once upon a time, about 30 years or so ago, there was a woman named Gladys. She worked at a perfume department in the mall. She was the little lady that said, "Hey, you want a sample?" and then squirted you. She worked as a perfume squirter person for about 30 years, and you would guess in 30 years you'd probably inhale a lot of perfume, and she did. Her whole life she had terrible respiratory diseases, but nobody really cares about that. About 30 years later, she's retired, living in a home with her husband, and one day she notices she's developing this green, oozy crap in her left armpit. And she's wondering, that's probably not normal. Should I get this checked out? A couple days later, it's getting bigger and nastier and just oozing. She can't even wear shirts anymore because it just gets all over her shirt and it's just kind of nasty. So she goes to the doctor and he says, well, that little spot on your armpit is actually a radioactive spot, and it will just keep consuming your body until you die. And you won't be able to go around anybody or touch anybody because you'll get your radioactive goo on them, and everybody around you is just going to start to die. And she says, well, how did this happen to me? I can't just become radioactive. And he says, well, were you ever exposed to overly annoying amounts of perfume? And she says, well, yeah, I used to be a perfume squirter. And he says, that's what it is. Back in the day, those had radioactive chemicals in it. And because of all of the little perfume spores that you've ingested, you're now gonna die. Simple as that, right? So she goes home and she starts to cry, and her husband comforts her, and she cries green tears, and it gets all over him. A couple minutes later, dead. He's just lying on the floor, nothing left to him. And so she's running around town now, trying to get people to help her because she doesn't know what to do. And everything she touches just turns dead, in 15 seconds. She's really got no hope. She can't do anything. So everybody in the town decides, well, we can't just have this crazy green woman running around our town. What do we do? So they decide to throw her in the river. As soon as she touched the water, she just disintegrated into nothing. And now, every time you go to that town where she lives, it's said that you're not supposed to drink the water because you'll start to turn radioactive. That was a pretty awesome story. Thank you. I know, I'm awesome. Thank you for having me on the channel, and I hope you subscribe, and have a good day.